One of them is your cousin. This life might change your channel. All right? Yeah, guys. All right, that is awesome. All right. So comment down algorithm. If you think the algorithm is playing hide and seek with your views, because today about to expose the secret policies that slow down creator growth and how to beat them. All right. If you just come in and see you guys. All right. All right, guys. Okay. So the hidden policy that secretly slow down content creator growth. I'm here with a secret today. All right, and I'm here to drop the secret, guys. All right, guys. Wait. Stop scrolling. If your live stream gets 2 viewers and one of them is your cousin, this life might change your channel. You know, guys, you know what I mean? I have some tips to drop. You know what I mean? I have some tips, man. You know, no gatekeeping here, guys. I have some tips to drop for you guys. All right? So comment down, guys, on the chat algorithm if you think the algorithm is playing hide and seek with your views. Because today I'm exposing the secret policy that slow down creator growth and how to beat them. All right? If you're just coming in, guys, see you guys. All right? That is amazing. All right? Okay, today I'm exposing the secret policy that slow down current creator growth and how to beat them. All right? If you're just coming in. All right? All right, guys. Let me tell you a true story. Let me just tell a little story about me. All right? Because I've been this hard for some time. You know, I have got a lot of experience and decided to say, let me share it. You know what I mean? Let me share it with my followers, all right? And non-followers, you know what I mean? And this is a secret, guys, about to drop. These are tips, you know. So just stay, if you're ready to listen to the tips to the end. And the end, guys, you know what I mean? That is the biggest secret. Maybe you never heard about it. You know what I mean? And nobody ever tell you about the last one, all right? Because I have up to 10. You know, all the time I'm coming here, I'm here with numbers, all right? So any number you drop, you know, I'll motivate you from that number, right? So, guys, let's go, guys, because I'm here to build your mindset. I want to make sure at the end of the day, we have a stronger mindset, you know, how to move in this app, you know what I mean, how to grow faster in this app, all right? With our consistency and the energy we're giving, all right? Because, you know, we need to know more, all right? Wait, stop scrolling. If your live stream gets 2 views, and one of them is your cousin, this live might change your channel. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. You just come here and see you guys, alright? Just already pin my okay, alright? Comment algorithm if you think the algorithm is playing hide and seek with your views. Because today, guys, I'm exposing the secret policy that slow down current creator growth, all right, and how to beat them. You know what I mean? If you just come in here, guys, and about to drop them, all right, if you just come in, just stay, guys. You know, the last one, you know what I mean, that is the biggest secret. You know what I mean? What's really sometimes stopping us, you know, from our growth. What really stopping us sometimes, you know, to reach wide audience, all right? You know, I'm here to build your mindset, just like I said. You know, because when you have a strong mindset, you gotta know how to move with your consistency. All right? Okay, let me just tell you a little story here. Let me tell you a true story. One day I went live for 2 hours, talking like a motivational speaker. Energy level 100%. All right, okay. Son, yeah, son, I see you coming in. All right, son, I appreciate you for coming in. Is this son V? I see you joining me live. All right, that is amazing. All right, okay, guys, let's go. Let me tell you a true story. One day I went live for 2 hours, talking like a motivational speaker. Energy level 100%. You know what I mean? And guess what happened? Three viewers in 2 hours. Three viewers, and one was me, and one was my backup phone, and the last one accidentally click the live. You know what I mean? I started asking myself, is it me or is it the policy? So that's the question I was asking myself. Is it me or is it the policy? All right? You know what I mean? All right. Because sometimes, guys, let me tell you one thing for you guys to understand this. If you haven't heard about this, let me just give you a little tip for you to understand. Most of the time, we go against, what I mean, the community guideline. We didn't know, all right? That's the reason why we are experiencing, what I mean, low audience reach, because we go against the policy, because they are really strict. Let me tell you guys, they are really strict, Sometimes if you go against the policy, if you don't appeal, you just keep going live. You know what I mean? You gotta experience, you know what I mean? You gotta experience low reach. All right, let's talk about this policy, guys. All right, guys who are coming, I appreciate you. I have more story to tell about this one because I was there, I'm still there. Oh, that's why I decided to say, you know what, let me click the go live button. I inspire people to know that sometimes the reason why you're experiencing low reach is because of the policy. You go against the community guideline. All right, because if you become friendly to the algorithm, at the end of the day, the algorithm will favors you. Will favors you and push you to more audience. All right, that's why you have to be that confidence. Make sure the content you are creating does not go against, what I mean, the policy guideline. All right, a lot of us, the content we are giving, the value we are giving, the message is there. But because we go against, what I mean, the community guideline, that's why we're experiencing low views, low reach. All right, that's why I'm here. A lot of you, I know a lot of people, what I mean, I've quit this app, I've given up because of this. I decided to say, you know what, let me come over and inspire you guys. All right, because I have more tips to drop. And the last one, guys, stay for the last one. Because the last one, that one will change your entire life. You will change your entire channel. You change your entire channel. The last one. All right, guys. If you just come in, let's start from policy one. Are you ready for the policy one? I'm about to drop policy one. All right, guys. We are just coming. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Because I'm about to drop the policy one. All right. This is the reason why you're experiencing so slow exposure to more audience, all right? Because your audience are there, they are waiting for you. You know what I mean? But because you have policy issue, that's why, you don't have way to reach them, all right? Let's talk about this one. It's important, all right? That's why a lot of people, you can see a lot of people are growing faster in this app because, they are familiar with the policy, and they are familiar with them, with the policy, and they trust them, and that's why they are pushing their life, and always they go viral. All right, so you get it. No, this is important, guys. All right, guys, let's talk about number one, policy one. If you just come in and see, guys who are coming in, don't forget to power schedule live. The only reason to power schedule live, guys, because I'm about to drop some tips, that will change, what I mean, your life. You know what I mean? If you are going live, you're experiencing two viewers, all right? This is the secret you're about to drop. The policy that is stopping you to reach that amazing goal you're supposed to reach, the audience you're supposed to reach. And that's the reason, guys. All right, if you just coming as you, all right? Let me know which country are you watching this live from. Are you watching it from which country, which state, all right? Because I'm about to drop the tips, all right? Okay, guys, let's go. Policy one. Let me drop the policy one for you. Okay, low quality content. All right, if you're experiencing low quality content, low quality content penalty, because sometimes that will also, what I mean, you started experiencing, if the algorithm started experiencing low quality content, what the algorithm will do, what I mean, it will not push your life, it will not even push your content, all right? Because the algorithm, because the algorithm is experiencing, oh, this guy content, I think is a low quality content. So the low quality content penalty. Let's talk about this one. The platform hates lazy content, all right? And that is obvious. The platform hates lazy content. But let's talk about this lazy content. Let's talk about it. Which content is lazy, all right? Okay, all right, okay. The algorithm are designed to push engaging content. All right, if your content is not engaging, then the algorithm is not going to push it. The algorithm always push content, what I mean, with high engagement. All right, if you are experiencing high engagement, and that's how the algorithm gonna push more. All right. All right, guys. If your live screen has like what? No interaction. You click the go live button. You're just talking on your own. You're just talking on yourself without no reaction. People are not showing up. Things are not going on in the house. What happened? You're experiencing low reach, and that's what we call low quality content. It doesn't mean you want to give a message. There's no message in that. There's no message in what you're saying, but the algorithm think that, oh man, this content is a low quality content, all right? Because the singular I'm waiting for, the language I'm waiting for, I'm not seeing it. What is the language? The language I'm waiting for, oh, I'm not seeing the language, and that's why I'm not going to push this live to more people. What is that language? That is no interaction. Because when you go live, you have to interact with your audience, all right? That's the reason why you click the go live button, for you to interact with your followers, all right? And for the followers to see your real you know what I mean, the authenticity of you, for them to see your personality, all right? And that's the reason why you click the go live button, so that you can have access to interact with your followers, all right? So the algorithm is thinking that, oh, you click the go live button, and that's the best way to interact with your followers. If you're not interacting with your follower, interaction is not going on. What will happen, guys? The algorithm will not push you on it. It will not push you more to reach more audience. You know what I mean? So interaction is important. That is number one. Okay, we are in policy one. Interaction, no energy. When you click the go live button, you want to give you energy. Always I told you that energy equals to what? Income. So make sure you give that energy. It's important, all right? No, don't be silent. Silence is expensive. So interaction is the key, you know what I mean, to you to reach more audience, all right? You just click the go live button, you start talking, people are coming, interacting in the comment section, everything is moving. Oh, they're gonna say, oh man, I think something is going on here. Let me push this live to more people, all right? And no energy, you know what I mean? Just go like, don't give it energy, just silence. The silence is expensive. Oh my gosh. Then I'm gonna say, no, I don't gotta push it to my audience, all right? And the other one is no storytelling. You go live, you don't tell story, all right? I was there. When I go live, I don't tell story. Now I started telling a story. Because you gotta tell a real story. You gotta, because if you are talking about something you experience, and something you experience, that's the reason why you click the go live button to share it with your followers and share it with others so they can learn from it. All right, this is out of experience. So make sure you narrate a story. No, you can narrate any type of story, but narrate a story that maybe you already experienced it. All right, for the people to see for the people to see the reality of what you're talking about. All right, at least I've experienced it a lot since I've been this app. And that's what I was thinking, more of me, which I can find to talk about this one, the policy. Sometimes we go against the policy, that's why we experience a low reach. We go against the policy guideline, that's why we experience, what I mean, low views, low engagement, low interaction, you know what I mean? It's out of experience, guys, all right? Okay, let's go. No engagement, all right? People are not engaging on your life, people are not engaging on your video, no, they are not, maybe the reason why they are not engaging because maybe you are not using your CTA, your call to action, or you're not giving them direction, all right? Or maybe the content is not interesting, all right? Or maybe you just started, as a new creator. Maybe you're just in the practicing mode, or maybe that's where you experience low engagement, or maybe you are just going live randomly, you have a schedule, or maybe you go live today, after 3 months you go live. That's why you experience low engagement, because even the people, the followers, the people who follow you, all right, they always want to see something new, all right? They want to interact with you with something new, all right? If you just disappear, they feel like, oh, maybe this guy is gone, all right? So the consistency is the key. That's how you build engagement and with your content. Make sure make sure you are always with your CTA, your call to action. All right, guys who are coming up, you guys, if you're just coming to life right now, just type on the comment section value if I'm giving value, because what I'm talking about today, guys, out of experience. All right, guys, let's go. So you're gonna see So the reason why you experience a low reach, the policy one, the low quality content penalty. So if the algorithm, what I mean, or the platform, what I mean, you are experiencing, if you are experiencing low reach, you are experiencing low views, because it's a penalty. Maybe you go against the policy. That's why, what I mean, the algorithm decided to say, okay, let me just put you somewhere. Stay here. All right, still keep your consistency. It doesn't matter if you appeal, then at the end of the day you can still continue also, what I mean, be in that situation, and started experiencing more reach. All right guys, let's go. That is policy one. Okay, so the algorithm said this life is boring, and the algorithm said this life is boring. Send it to the digital basement. All right, and when it's sent, you know what I mean, your life, you know what I mean, to that digital basement, that is to say that room say, oh, this life is boring, you know, so nothing is going on, no engagement, nothing is moving, you know, nobody in the house, all right, you know what I mean? That's the signal that goes right to the eye room, all right? But just keep your consistency because the eye room know what you're doing. Because if you keep, you know, you stay for long, and if you stay long in life, maybe the eye room will find the right audience for you that will come and stay, all right? A lot of times, sometimes when the people go like, but we expect a lot more people to come in. Give time to that room, all right, for him to find the best audience for you when they keep the good life, but that's why you should stay live at least that minute, all right? All right, guys, let's go for you. If you just come in and shoot, guys, all right? Let's go to the next level. Just come in, all right? Be honest in the chat, all right? Have you ever entered a live and the host just sat there? You know what I mean? The host just sat there. You know what I mean? Just be silence. Have you ever entered a live where you can be the host or the live host, just silence, waiting for people to come in before you start talking? Have you ever? I have seen those life where you can go, all right? You know, maybe you're just passing by, you know what I mean, on the TT streets, or just passing on the streets, you know, you're seeing somebody live, you know, because most of the time we're in the windows watching people, you know what I mean, when they are giving the message, the value. From that window, we decided to come in. So if I'm in that window watching, you are not giving value, why should I come in? So that's why we need people to go like, bro, start talking. Because when you start talking, they're always looking for the best audience for you to come and listen to watch your topic you're already talking about. All right. So when you go live, keep talking. As the more you are talking, the more the algorithm is finding the right people for you to come in and stay. All right. So keep talking, keep repeating yourself. All right. Because the algorithm has to take time to find the right audience for you that will come in and listen to what you say. It's not like a man just click the like button. You feel like, oh, viewers will just come in. All right. Give time to the algorithm. You know, because the algorithm already know your niche, but the topic is taking time to look for the right people who knows to show you live to so that they can come in and listen to you. Like that's why when you go live, don't go live for 10 minutes, go live at least for 30 minutes or 1 hour so that you give time to the algorithm to look for the right audience for you. All right, you know, for them to be part of, you know what I mean, not only you talking on yourself, you know what I mean, for people to be part of your life. All right, guys, let's go. If you're just coming in, I see you, appreciate you. That is policy number one. All right, no talking, no energy, just staring at the screen. Oh my gosh. And just imagine clicking the go live button, you're waiting for people to come in before you start talking. Oh my gosh, silence is expensive. Give the energy when there's zero viewers so that you give time to that room to find the right audience for you. The energy matters, you know what I mean? All right, guys, let's go. So turn your life into conversation, not weary room. All right, turn it into conversation. People are coming in, find a way to interact with people, find a way to ask questions, find a way to use the city. All right, and most of the people the reason why some other lives are not really growing because when you click the go live button, you're waiting for people to come before you start talking. That's the issue. Alright? Started talking when it's zero. Because you have, give time to the room to find the right audience and bring that for you. Alright? You know, because I know maybe sometimes you experience a low week because you have policy issues. That's why maybe the room said, oh, you are live. Okay, maybe the room be sleeping. Then you have your time because you go against the policy, the now appeal. You know what I mean? All right. But that one should not stop you. Keep your consistency. Make sure you apply maybe the penalty just for 1 month or maybe just for 2 days or 3 days. All right. Maybe you are out of there. The room will say, oh, nice. Since you're on a penalty, you obey the community guideline. Now is the time for us to bring more viewers in your house. All right. It happened, man. All right. Most of us, that's the reason why we give up. That's the reason why we quit. That's the reason why we feel like we are not doing very best. That's the reason why we feel like we are not giving values because we go against the policy. We don't care about the policy. We are just moving and we are on a penalty. No, we are on a penalty, guys. Maybe you don't have pay, you don't have time with the policy, and that's why you are experiencing low rate. Because as soon as I click go like button, they're going to be sleeping. They say, who is this? Oh, guy, you go against our community guideline. Now you are here going live. Don't worry, you just be there talking on yourself. All right. I will not wake up. They will not wake up. All right. It started watching you like that. You know what I mean? But don't give up. All right. You know, maybe it's testing you. Maybe it's just trying to know. Oh, maybe this guy doesn't know the policy. But let me give him time to know more about the policy. You know what I mean? And when you know about the policy better, the other will come and say, "Oh, now I think now you better know the policy now. Let's take you to another level. Let's expose you to more audience. Let's expose you to more people. You know what I mean? It's out of experience, guy. I'm not just talking because I want to tell. You know, because sometimes you know what I mean. you might not know the policy. Maybe you go against the policy by saying something that you're not supposed to say. You know what I mean? Even by your words. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say, hey man, you go against our policy guideline. All right. I don't think I gotta make you to. I don't think. You know what I mean? When you click the go live button, I will just push it to more. Then see you go against our community guideline. No, this is a penalty guy, and this penalty you gotta be on it for 1 week to 2 weeks before we remove you from there. But make sure you appeal. All right. So after that's why you have to be that confident. Make sure when you are going live, don't go against the community guidelines. Sometimes it's not like saying maybe you don't know, maybe by the words something you say, something you're doing, all right? Because the policy always updated. Or if they updated the policy, maybe you don't even know what you're saying is against the policy. Okay, guys, I see you over there, guys who are coming in. Let me see your name, guys. I see you guys who are coming slash. Okay. You see, 1942. I see you coming in. 1942. You're saying hi. I appreciate you guys who are coming in. All right. I see you guys over there. I'm with you guys. No matter if I don't mention your name, I'm with you. All right. Because you know what I mean. I focus on giving the value. I see you guys. I appreciate you guys. Guys who are giving VIP energy, I appreciate you. All right. And guys, we gotta level up. We are moving from zero to hero. That's what really matters. All right, guys. Let's go. So we are right now. Let's go to the next level. All right. Okay. All right. Be honest in the chat, guys. Have you ever entered a live and the live host just sat there? The live host is just silent, say nothing. Have you ever? Man, have you ever? Let me know in the comment section, the chat. Let me know if you have ever experienced that. Where you can go in a live. The life was waiting for somebody to come before you start talking. All right, I've experienced it a lot. Sometimes I just smile. I say, guy, in my mind, I say, man, you gotta talk. Sometimes I can say in the comment section, man, you gotta keep talking because the reason why I come in here because I was in the window watching you. All right, because the value you were giving, that's why they said to come in. But because you were silent, I came here to remind you guys, hey man, start talking. You don't need to wait for people to come in the house before you start talking. No, stop. Because that talking you're talking is the one that bringing more people in the house. All right, and that's the reason why they are going to be active and find the right audience for you. Because as soon as I click the go live button, the room is going to find the right audience. It takes time to find the right audience and bring them in your house. All right, so make sure you be careful with the policy. The policy guideline is important. All right, the reason why you experience low reach. All right, guys. Let's go if you're just coming in. All right, let's go. Okay, guys. Let me give a solution about this. The policy number one. All right, turn your life into conversation, not a waiting room. Okay, we done with that one. All right, guys. Let me give a little solution here. Okay, guys. This is really important also when it comes to engagement. All right, if you really want the room to push you more to more audience, this is what. Let me give you a tip like this, a solution like this. Where are you watching from? These are questions you ask. All right. If you just click the go live button, you are talking, you're giving value for you to get engagement, for you to interact with the community. People are coming in. Make sure you ask a question. You can ask people, no, which country, which state, or which city are you watching this live? People gonna say, oh, I'm watching this way, I'm watching this way. It's not a sign of engagement. So ask questions, and these questions should not be spam questions. Ask questions that can, can bring more engagement in the house. Okay, what time is it in your country? It's also a way also to engage with people in their house. All right, So guys, what time is it in your country? Because guys, when you click go live, but it's not just about your country, man. It's not just about your country, man. Because when you click go live button, it's about global issue now. All right, you're global. All right. So you also gotta ask questions like this. Okay, what time is it in your country? All right. This is how you engage with people. People gotta comment. All right. So guys, what time is it in your country? Guys, let me know. All right. I'm just giving you some tip for engagement. All right. So who wants to grow their channel this year? All right. It's also a way also to get people attention. All right. You see, when I come in, I was using a hook. You can see the hook. The hook is a way to hook people to come in. The hook is a way to grab people attention to come in. Let me see the hook you guys use over here for you guys to see. How to create more engagement when you click the go live button. All right. Started from that 0 viewers before you go to hero. All right. Right. You gotta start give the energy over here. Let me just say my hook also for you guys to see to learn from it. All right. Wait. Stop scrolling. Your live screen gets 2 views. Okay. Wait. Stop scrolling. If your live screen gets 2 viewers and one of them is your cousin, this live might change your channel. You can see if somebody is passing by, maybe he's thinking like, oh man, I'm experiencing low reach. Because of this message, the person will come in straight from the video come in because the person want to learn these policies so that him also can know how to grow faster in this app. That's a hope. You are giving people attention to come in. You know what I mean? Comment algorithm. If you think the algorithm is playing hide and seek with your views, curiosity. You know what I mean? Today I'm exposing the secret policy that slow down content creator growth and how to be there. All right. So now I get you in, and I also give you the solution. I also give you a tip to tell you I gotta give you this. Indeed, I gotta give you the solution. So this is a way also for you to engage with your viewers. All right, but keep the energy with that zero view. All right, guys, who are coming, I appreciate you. All right, guys. All right, guys. Let's go to the next one. Policy two. Are you ready for policy two? So policy one is talking about what? Policy one is talking about low quality content penalty. All right. If the algorithm experience low quality content, it's not going to push your life to more viewers, to more audience. Why? Why? Number one, no interaction. Number two, low energy. Number three, no storytelling. Number four, no engagement. You see, when I started life, I tell story. I didn't tell story when there is 100 people in the house or 200 people in the house. I tell story when there is nobody in the house because that's the way the album now is taking its time to bring more people in the house. All right, it could give you time, man. You gotta find the right audience for you for that topic you are talking about for them to come in the house. All right, so guys, be careful with the policy. That's the reason why a lot of us are experiencing low reach. All right. I experienced it when I started this life. I see like a policy issue. I just find it to appeal. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when we go live, we don't even know what you're saying. All right, you don't even know. Maybe what you are saying you are against the policy. That's why you should always update. Update yourself when it comes to policy because the policy change. I remember these 2 days I see like some policy changes. They send it to me, and what I mean, I take my time to read it. So man, always try to update yourself. All right, it's amazing. That's the way you can keep yourself growing this app because if you go against the policy, man, you know what I mean, you can get an experience low reach. All right, guys, let's go to the next one called the policy two. So let's go to the next one, policy two. Are you ready for policy two? Are you ready? Are you ready for policy two? About to drop policy two if you just coming in. All right, about to drop policy two. All right, guys, let's go. Let me drop policy two, guys, for guys who are coming in. All right. All right, guys, let me just do something over here. All right, guys, about to drop policy two. All right, policy talking about inconsistent screaming. If you are inconsistent, you click the go live button inconsistently. That's the reason why you're experiencing low reach. All right, and these are the policies you'll be careful with. All right, a lot of you guys, the reason why you're experiencing low reach because inconsistency. You go live today, after 3 months, you go live back. Then you're expecting more reach. No, you gotta keep your consistency until you monetize. All right. If you want to monetize, and if you go live today after 3 months you go live, what do you think? Do you think when you click the go live button you are going to experience more reach? No, man, it's impossible. All right. Inconsistency. That's the reason also a lot of us are experiencing low reach. All right. That is the policy two about to drop. I see you guys. Let me drink some water, okay? All right, guys. Let's talk about inconsistency. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, let's talk about inconsistency. Let's go to inconsistency if you're just coming in. All right, let's go. Let's go to inconsistency if you're just coming in. All right, somebody just coming right there in the house. I see you guys who are coming in. All right, don't forget to pause, you laugh, and share, coming. I see you guys. All right, guys, because I'm about to drop some tips. You know what I mean? These are really useful, guys, for your growth. You know what I mean? You as a life host, even a content guys, because also you can also apply this when it comes to your content. You know what I mean? It's really important, guys, because a lot of time we go against the policy guideline. That's why you're experiencing low reach. Because you know what I mean. That room say, you know what I mean. Go against our policy guideline, you gotta experience low reach. But don't give up. Keep your consistency. I see you guys. Is this slash Saddam? I see you. Oh man, you are always so in love over here. please sing a song. Are you from? Who is this person asking me a question over here? Oh, I'm right in America, guys. What's up, man? How you doing, guys? All right. I'm from Africa. All right. I'm not from Uganda, guys. No, what I mean. I'm from there. I'm right in America, guys. I see you guys. I see your question. All right. I appreciate you. Is that slash Adam? I see you. All right. Slash Adam, I'm right from Sierra Leone. All right. I'm a Sierra Leone, but I'm just lucky to be in America here. All right. I appreciate you for your question you asked. All right. All right, guys. Let's go. If you just coming in, I appreciate you guys. All right. All right. Let's go to the next one called the policy. Are you ready for the policy, guys? All right. Let's go for we are in number two. We are in number two talking about the inconsistency. All right. Let's talk about the inconsistency. That is our policy two. Let's go. You guys. Okay. Let's talk about Okay. Where am I? Just with you guys. Just a minute. All right. Just a minute, guys. Okay. Number one. Then number two is talking about what? Let me see. Okay, number two is talking about community guideline limitation. Let's talk about community guideline limitation. I think policy three is talking about inconsistency. But let's talk about the community guideline limitation. All right, when it comes to the community guideline limitation, platform automatically limit growth if content breaks or almost breaks guidelines. All right, if you go against the policy guideline, what will happen, man? Automatically, you know what I mean? The platform will limit your growth. That's an obvious. It will limit your growth, man. It's out of experience, man. I'm telling you. All right. It will limit your growth. I've experienced a lot, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful, guys. If you wanna grow faster in this app, make sure you know what I mean. You are always alongside with the policy guideline because when you go above the policy guideline, you go against it, you gotta experience low reach. All right? Because when you go live, there I'm gonna just be sleeping and say, "Hey, who is this?" You go against that policy guideline. I don't gonna push it to more views, to more audience. All right? All right, guys. Let's go. So example here, like harassment. If you go live, you're harassing other people. All right? Do you know what they're going to do? You started experiencing low reach. It started to say what? Hey man, you are rushing people, you are rushing your followers, you know what I mean? For this, you know what I mean? You gotta experience low reach, alright? Maybe sometime guys, if you over harass people, alright, maybe even the AI will talk to you, will send message to you. All right, to say, hey man, be careful. The words you is saying, they're not good in this life. The way you for me, but AI is here. All right, but remember, guys, you get experience low, which but don't give up. Just keep your consistency. Make sure you are always alongside with the community guideline. All right, harassment. All right, that's why the reason why I love going live. Even if somebody trying to say like an end message on the comment section, you never see it. All right, you will never see it because the AI will make sure that not all type of message, it will allow you to see, all right? And that's the reason why you also should be careful. You as a live host, don't harass people, all right? Don't harass people. If not, you experience low reach. If you in the comment section, your followers, if they are trying to harass you using words that do not go well, sometimes there are some followers they can even block. They can block, they will never see your life. All right, it's amazing. It's a community guideline for in the sense that to protect each and every one. They protect they make sure or they find way to protect the life host, and also they protect you, the followers, from the life host. They also protect you, the life host, towards your followers. All right, harassment. All right, if you always go live harassing people, that's the reason why you experience low reach. All right, copyright music. All right, a lot of time we go live with some music that are copyright. That's the reason why we experience a low reach. Because if you're only using copyright music, what I mean, you can experience low reach. All right, even when you click the go live button, and also you are doing your content, what I mean. A lot of guys, you love to use music and sound. If you're using music that music is a copyright music, that's the reason why you experience low reach. All right. So you gotta be careful the type of music you're using, all right? And also, guys, spam behavior, all right? You are going to be experiencing spam behavior. Yeah, if the algorithm is experiencing spam behavior, when I talk about spam behavior, you know what I mean? Sometimes we say spam the chat is amazing, all right? Because a lot more followers will come on the comment section. A lot of them who will be commenting unnecessarily, maybe they will be commenting towards the value you are giving, all right? Maybe you are just spamming the comment section, or that's why you experience a low reach, all right? So make sure, guys, spam behavior is not allowed. That's why you're experiencing low reach. All right. If you're just coming and share, I appreciate you guys. So you gotta be careful with spam behavior in the comment section. What is going on? All right. And also the other one is sensitive topics. All right. If you're talking about topics that are sensitive, that's why you're experiencing low reach. You know what I mean? So these are the things you gotta be careful, guys. The policy guideline is important. I decided to say, oh, let me just get all this together so that I can able to to give you tips, for you guys to grab these tips so that you can keep clicking your go live button so nothing can stop you to grow. All right, guys, welcome. I appreciate you. Oh, my own bro, Tommy Level making it happen. I appreciate you. That is amazing. All right, guys, let's go. If you just coming, I appreciate you guys. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go. The algorithm is like a street teacher, of course. The algorithm is street. You know what I mean? If you don't even have, okay, you don't even have to chat on the test. You just look, suspension, and boom, detention. These are the things you gotta be careful when it comes to the policy guideline. All right. There are some other things you do. They will give you a warning. All right. They will notify you. All right. For you to appeal. So at the end of the day, maybe that's why you experience a low reach. So that they can give you a chance. They want you to appeal. All right. Maybe they are just giving you a warning. That's why you're experiencing low reach. All right. But if you keep doing the same thing, man, that's why a lot of account they will suspend your account, man. All right. They will ban your account, suspend your account. All right. That's the last thing. All right. And before you gotta be there, guys, they're gonna give you some warning first. All right. Give you some warning. Send message to you for you guys to see. That's why when you go live, when you go offline, make sure you check your account to see if you have no if you don't go against the community guideline. All right, make sure you check your account all the time. All right, even when you're uploading your video, daily check your account for you to see if your video doesn't go against the community guideline. That's why you experience a low reach. The same goes also when you go live. As soon as you go offline, make sure you check your account. If you didn't say anything that is harassment, you're harassing other people, or maybe if you are nothing like spam behavior or nothing like a sensitive topic, because maybe you were talking about a topic that you don't even know that topic is against the community guideline. All right, that's why you experience your low reach. All right, if you keep going against the community guideline, what you have, they'll suspend your account. So be careful, all right? But they're gonna give you warning first. They're gonna give you warning. No, maybe give you warning to appeal, all right? But don't keep on doing the same thing. Why are you here? For us to grow. So if you are here, make sure what I mean. You go alongside the community guidelines so that you can grow faster, all right? Because all of us want to grow faster, all right? Because the reason why, okay, let's go. Yeah, because the reason why I'm saying this, guys, let me say this, guys, all right? It takes you time to click the go live button, all right? It takes a lot of energy to click the go live button. It takes you time, to build our scripts, to come over here, inspire people or motivate people, all right? It takes you a lot to make it happen, all right? So if you come in also here, make sure also you go, make sure you go alongside with the community guideline. If not, guys, you gotta experience low reach, all right? So make sure you are going alongside with the community guideline. It's important, all right? It's not just like you coming over here at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Remember your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi is expensive. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, let's go to the next one. Policy 3. About to drop policy 3 if you just come in. And about to drop policy 3. All right, wait. Stop scrolling. If your live stream gets 2 viewers and one of them is your cousin, this live might change your channel. Type algorithm if you think or if you feel the algorithm is playing hide and seek with your views. Because today I'm exposing the policy that slow down curricular growth and how to beat them. Alright? Let me give you a little story for you guys to grab. Let me tell you a true story. One day I went live for 2 hours talking like a motivational speaker. Energy level 100%. Oh my gosh. All right. And guess what happened? 3 viewers. One was me, and one was my backup phone. And the last one accidentally clicked the live. So I started asking myself, is it me or is it the policy? All right, this is a little story I just draw for you. All right, it's out of experience. All right, we will be uploading videos. I'm seeing low reach, low views, started asking low engagement. What's the problem? Is it like I'm not giving more value on the content I'm doing, or I'm not giving value on what I'm saying? Where at the end of the day, I'll be sitting and watching my own video, I'll be laughing, learning from my own video, learning from my own voice, because I know what I'm giving. All right? You know what I mean? They started asking this question: why am I experiencing low reach? You don't know, like maybe you go against the policy guideline, that's why you're experiencing low reach. All right? That's the reason that you're experiencing low reach. All right? You didn't know. All right? That's why always check your account. All right? Check your account, for you to see, you know what I mean. If there is no community guideline, if there is no community guideline, you are against. All right? It's important. All right? No, from number one, also we talk about low quality content priority. Mostly when you go live, the algorithm is like seeing low interaction, low energy, no storytelling, no engagement, and everybody say, this is a low quality content. You know what I mean? For this, I will not push it more to more viewer. All right. So this is another reason why we are experiencing low reach. All right. All right, guys, let's go. We're also talking about, okay, we already talked about community guidelines limitation, all right? Harassment, be careful to harass people online. The copyright music, be careful when you're going live. You gotta know the type of music you're playing in the background. Spam behavior, you also gotta be careful spam behaviors. People are just spamming the chat, commenting unnecessary comment that is not even aligned with what you're saying, all right? Those are spam behaviors, all right? Sensitive topic also, what I mean, can also affect your reach. All right, sensitive topic in what you are talking about, and you gotta remember that the algorithm is strict. It's a cheat. All right, it's very strict. All right, so these are the things you gotta be careful, guys. All right, let me just give you a little solution here. All right, always, guys, be positive. When you go live, be positive. If people want to get you angry, just make sure you be positive, because you are the live host, you are the leader, you are in control. All right, so don't worry about what is going on. Maybe people try to harass you in the comment section, doesn't matter. Focus on yourself. That's what I say. That's what we call the mindset. Always focus on yourself. Don't focus on the viewers. Don't focus on the algorithm. When it comes to focus on yourself and give it a value. Because when you focus on yourself, give it the value, people gotta stay in the house. All right, people gotta stay, because they gotta stay for what? For the value you are giving. They don't gotta stay because you're handsome or beautiful. No, they gotta stay because the value you are giving. All right, so be positive all the time when you go live. All right, and education is important, guys. Because the message you are giving is to be educated. All right, let people learn from it. All right, entertainment also. If you would also make sure, guys, you be entertainer. All right, even if you are a motivational speaker, you know what I mean. Just like what I'm saying or what I'm doing over here, motivating people to create good life. But also be entertaining. All right, let people laugh, let people smile. Put smiley face on people's face. People gonna stay longer. All right, because that's why sometimes people don't stay longer. It's not about the value you are giving. It's about you being boring. You're still giving the message. Sometimes we give the message in a boring form. People don't want to stay in a house, which is boring. All right. So also be entertaining. All right. That's also a way. Also, we gotta find a way to build ourselves more when it comes to giving the value and be entertaining. All right. Entertain the people when you are giving the message. All right. When platform trust your account, they push you more. You know what I mean? Of course. If you make sure, you know what I mean, all this platform, trust your account, they're gonna push you more, all right? Because you give them confidence to push you more, to reach more audience, because you know what I mean, you trust your account. So make sure you build that trust. The trust is important, and this is also something I already back up with. It's not just about energy. It's equals to income. Motivation. Okay, I know I have, okay, just like saying, okay, energy equals to income, you know what I mean? So also, this also is nice trust, all right? Trust is important, all right? Because you have them trust you, you stand a chance to reach more of this, all right? So build that trust, all right? We gotta keep building the trust, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes I say consistency equals to result, of course, all right? Energy equals to income, all right? Your whole life equals to CTA, and that is amazing. You know what I mean? All right, and also, guys, your trust is equals to what? More exposure, all right? Let's grab this one, write it down, all right? Your trust is equals to what? More exposure, all right? So when the platform trust you, they're gonna expose you to more things, all right? And this is how we love every day, guys, all right? All right, guys, let's go to the next one. Policy 3, Inconsistency, screaming. Inconsistency. If you are inconsistent, man, that's the reason why it's placing low reach. All right. The algorithm reward consistency. If you go live, Monday disappear, 3 weeks, then come back randomly. The algorithm said, "Who is this person again?" And it's obvious, man. I was there. We all be going live for this week. It take 3 months I go back live, or maybe 1 month I go, maybe 2 weeks I go back live. Or when I came, I say, "Oh man, I expected more reach." No, I was not consistent really anyway. It's only now I decided to be consistent because I already learned a lot. I decided to say, let me share it with other people, all right? Because I don't want to, I just don't want to be on my own. All right, guys, let me just a minute, guys. Let me try to get this other phone charged. All right, guys, let me just plug my phone with you guys. All right. The reason why I decided to click the go live button, there's a reason. All right, because I take my time. All right, with all the experience I got from these apps. All right, with all the experience I got from this platform, and also I take my time to chat and I grab all this information. I decided to say, you know what, let me click the go live button and inspire people. All right. Let me build their mindset for them to know what is behind the Go Live body. Not just for motivation, click the Go Live body, you know what is behind it, all right? It's taking time to monetize your life, from zero to hero, man. If you cannot talk with zero viewers, you can never talk with 1,000 viewers. You started from zero, all right? Because zero, that is a classroom, that is a practice mode. The idea you have to practice your energy, you have to practice your confidence, you have to practice everything you need to practice. Until you monetize, start experiencing more viewers in the house. Make sure when you're practicing in that practicing more than the zero view, make sure you be careful with the community guideline. Because the reason why sometimes you're experiencing more low reach because of the policy. You go against the community guideline, you don't even know. All right, guys, let's go. So we are with number 3, inconsistency. All right. So be careful, guys. If you are going live for 1 week on Monday, disappear for 3 weeks and come back, man, what do you think? You still gonna experience the same low reach. All right. Be consistent. All right. That's why I see a lot of big live hosts who are always consistent. I know some guys who are even going 3 times a day. All right. They go live 3 times. I'm just going once in a day. All right. Just imagine. Maybe once in a day for you to do it for 7 days. I decided to say, okay, for once in a day in a week, I can go for 5 days. The 2 days I can use it to rest, all right? But, it just started, all right? But just keep that consistency, because the algorithm already know your pattern, you already know your schedule, you already know when you are going live. You already prepare the algorithm to say, oh man, this person have go live for 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months consistently. Now I already know the pattern, I already know the signal, I already know that this is the time this guy go live. So before you even click the go live button, the algorithm already find the right audience for you. So as soon as you click the go live button, they will just come right to your house because you already monetize. You know what I mean? That's why guys, build that trust. Trust is important. You know what I mean? Build the trust. If the algorithm trusts you, the platform trusts you, you stand a chance to reach more audience. All right. It's important. Build the trust, guys. Trust is important. When it comes to business, it's about trust. If you even doing business, people gotta trust you before they do business with you. Even the people who follow you, they gotta trust you before they follow you or comment on your comment section. Personality is important. So build a trust so that the algorithm will trust you, so the platform will trust you, and for you to push. You know what I mean? To push you to more audience. All right. All right, guys. So inconsistency. That's the reason why we're experiencing low reach. All right. I was there, but for now, since I know, I said no. Man, I gotta show up every day. All right. No matter what. 7 days, 5 days is okay to show up. In 1 week. All right. Some people are saying, 3 times in a week. It just depends, but at least no sure. That's what really matter. All right. Until you monetize and start seeing, you know what I mean, the bigger picture you are expecting. All right. Take time to be there, man. It's a long time game. All right, guys. We talking about inconsistency. Number 3, talking about inconsistency. All right. All right, inconsistency, okay? Solution about inconsistency. Train the algorithm like a TV schedule. This is amazing. That's how you're gonna train the algorithm. Because the algorithm gotta understand your pattern. You gotta understand the signal, your signal, all right? Because if you train the algorithm like a TV schedule, you remember, guys, most of this TV we are watching, all right? Oh man, the TV show will be on 5 o'clock. The TV show will be on 6 p.m. All right. So we already know when the TV show will be. We know the time, and that's why we all click. You know what I mean? The TV at 5 or 6 o'clock, all right, to watch something on the TV. And that's how the algorithm is, all right. So make sure, guys, just like as you train the algorithm like a TV schedule, all right. Let the algorithm know your schedule. Let the algorithm know when you are going live, because it's through your pattern, it's through your consistency. You gotta get it. Oh man, this guy usually go live at this time, all right. I know he's going live, all right. And as soon as you go live, but you monitor, that time you already monitor like you're experiencing more views, because the algorithm already know. Oh, I know your niche, and what that's why, guys, don't forget about your niche. You know, your niche is important. Don't forget your niche. Don't forget your name. Your name is important, because if the algorithm does not know your niche, you know, when you go live, guys, the algorithm gotta find it very difficult to find the right audience for you. All right. Be careful with your niche. Be careful with the policy guidelines. You know, and that's the way you gotta grow this app. All right, from zero to hero. Just keep your consistency. All right. See how consistency is the key. All right, guys. Let's go. If you're just coming in, let me give you some little example over here. Life every day, you are going live every day at the same time. You know, you are building a pattern. You know, you are already building a signal that everyone already knows when you are going live. It's amazing, man. All right, because just me over here. All right, or let me say, all right, you as a teacher or you as a lecturer, there's a times you set a time to go to school. And the kids get up like, oh, the class will start at 8 o'clock, all right? And all the kids get up in that class at 8 o'clock, all right? And that are also the algorithm works, all right? So make sure you keep your consistency, you know, have your schedule, you know, so the algorithm gonna know. You just don't have to go live randomly, all right? Okay. Same content. Talking about same content is nice. That's niche. All right. Make sure you focus on your niche. Always when you go live, be on your niche. Don't go out of your niche. You are a motivational speaker today. Tomorrow you are what? Tomorrow you are a cooker. You are showing a video or talking about cook. Or the other day you are dancing. Or the other day you are on the music, playing music. You know what I mean? Be on your niche. It's important. All right. You're a motivational speaker. Stay. You know, be that motivational speaker. Don't be a motivational speaker at the same time. You are also talking about trend. You know what I mean? You know, so make sure you find your niche. The last time I talked about niche, all right? If you also want me to talk about niche, guys, let me know in the comment section. If you also want me to review about niche, for you guys to know about your niche, because niche is very important, all right? Because that is the name. That is the name that I will know, all right? If you also want me to know about niche, guys, type on the comment section niche, all right? All right, guys, let's go. If you just come in, let me know, guys, which country are you watching from, guys, or which state or which city are you watching from. All right, let me know in the comment section if you just coming in. All right, and also, guys, you know, don't forget to power through life. You know why I should power through life? Because, guys, the tips I'm dropping here today can finally change your life or change someone's life, or maybe there's somebody over there struggling. You know what I mean? Experiencing low rate, but because of you share this one to your friends and other people, they will come over here and gain the experience and start see growth. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I should share. I mean, we should share the life, because there are a lot more people over there who are struggling with low reach because they don't know about the issue of policy guidelines. Maybe they are against the policy guideline. They never know. That's why they experience low reach, or maybe they don't even have niche. They just post randomly. All right. So bring them over here. They get a land. You know, because if you have your niche, you know, you are not posting in, you have your niche, not posting randomly. The policy guideline, consistency, your energy, you know what I mean, the value you are giving, you know, the value, the content value, you stand a chance, man. You know what I mean, to go viral. All right, just keep your consistency and monetize, you know, and see what will happen, guys. All right, guys, let's go. You're just coming up, shit, you guys who are coming in. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Which policy we gonna go to? Okay. Now viewers start expecting, all right? Now, okay, same audience focus, all right? Also gonna have same audience focus, it's amazing. So live every day at the same time, same content, same audience focus, all right? When it comes to consistency, all right? Because the same audience gotta come back and watch you with the same niche you have, all right? You know, that's what we call the return viewers. The new viewers will still also join you, all right, to say, oh man, I think I gotta join this slide because you know I'm getting some values here, you know, and this one is changing, you know, this one is changing. It's changing my mind. It's changing the way I was thinking about the algorithm. It's changing the way I was thinking about the platform. Oh, and I gotta understand that. Oh, I was against the algorithm. You know, it's not the algorithm that was, or the algorithm was not against me. I was against it because rather unfortunately or unexpectedly, you go against the policy. All right, guys. Let's go to the next one. Policy 4. Are you ready for number 4? Low watch time. This is the first language for the algorithm. The first language, all right? You know, a lot of us guys, we have our first language, all right? Our mother tongue, all right? And the mother tongue for the algorithm is the watch. The watch time. Let's talk about low watch time. The algorithm tracks how long viewer stays, all right? That's important. So if your content is what is giving a signal to the algorithm, and you know what I mean, is giving a low watch time, what do you think? I don't think, oh man, I think this content is a low quality content, all right? And it's not going to push your life to more audience, all right? So it's happening, guys, all right? So all right, let's go. Low watch time, all right? The algorithm tracks how long viewer stays. If people leave after 10 seconds, all right, the algorithm think the life is not interesting. Of course, watch time, all right? This is called retention, viewers retention, all right? That's why, what I mean, make sure you give the value. That's why I always tell you guys, change yourself. That's the mindset you should always have in this app. Change yourself, change the message you are giving. Because when you keep giving the message, people gotta appreciate the message you are giving, all right? People even gotta gift you because of the message you are giving. Because people gotta learn from you. People gotta think, oh man, this guy is spending his time here to share knowledge. Oh no, I grab knowledge from this person. Oh, let me also find a way to share. All right. People gotta gift you because you are giving value. They don't gotta gift you because you are not giving value. You gotta know that one. All right. So, all right, guys, let's go. If you just coming, I appreciate you. So, watch time is important. All right. If they are gonna be experiencing low watch time, you know what I'm gonna say? Oh man, I think this guy content is not high quality. All right. Then I will not push it to more days. All right. Low quality watch time. All right. All right, guys. Okay. So let me give you a solution here. Use the pattern. Yeah. Let's use this pattern, guys. All right. Number one, games. Games is the best way to interact with your audience. Game is the best way to build engagement. Games, all right? And mostly when you're having more viewers in the house, you need to have game. Just like me clicking the go live button here right now. What I should have started with is like saying I have the creator team, I have the algorithm team. So when you come into the live, choose one team. You can choose you can choose the creator team or you choose the algorithm team because this is creator versus the algorithm. No, the creator versus the algorithm, all right? So you're gonna choose one side, all right? And as time goes on, that's how you're gonna engage with your viewers, all right? As time goes on, just call to action, all right? And what you're saying over here, all right? So if you're just coming in, you choose the side, algorithm, type on the comment section algorithm, all right? If you choose the creator side, type on the comment section creator, all right? It's a game. This also can boost your engagement, can boost your watch time, because games is a way to interact, all right? The reason why I click the go live button for you to interact with your followers, your viewers, people are coming in, what I mean, the value you are giving. And people also have access to interact with you because the message you are giving also people want to learn more because the more they ask the questions, the more also you have access to give more answer to it, all right? So that's how it goes, guys. Because even when your life is interactive, you gotta like at the end of the day, you're not going to burn out, all right? Because you gotta, you gotta have that pace. Where people will be asking you questions, you have to take time to respond to their questions. All right, you know what I mean. So if you are not going to burn out, you're not going to take a lot. When your life is more engaging, all right, more games, more activity, all right. So as soon as you start your life, today like that's what I should. That's what I'm supposed to do. I have my creator team, I have my algorithm team, all right. Question and answers, all right. Questions are important. Always true questions. When I started, see the question I throw, all right. So which country and states are you watching from? Let me know, all right. Or which country are you watching this live from, all right. Let me know, guys. If you're here to level up, oh, this is the right place you are, all right? If you're here to level up, type on the comment section, level up, because we are here to level up, all right? Because today we are talking about policies, today we are talking about policy guidelines, all right? There's the reason why a lot of us are experiencing low reach because we go against the policy guideline, all right? All right, guys, let's go if you're just coming in, all right? All right, guys, that's why storytelling. Storytelling is important, all right? Tell a story. Tell story that align, with what you're talking about. Tell story that you already know, you experience it, all right? So it's important to tell story challenges, So when we talk about challenges, see guys, when I'm going live all the time, I bring call and respond. That's a recap. That's also a form of engagement. Just depends how you structure your own life. Because me, I teach. After teaching, I bring call and respond. Call and respond is the same topic, but I want to know. I'm doing a recap for me to know if really people learn from what I teach. You know what I mean? And call and respond is a way also to engage the watch time, to increase your watch time so that they are room switch to more audience. You know what I mean? All right, guys. If you just coming in, so don't forget to challenge, story, question and answer, games. Even this life I'm doing right now, I have games. I have a game. I have a debate. I have a competition. Oh no, it's just like because if I'm having like more, we gotta take that one. I just need more time. We can do call and respond. Also, do some game and some debate. Or we get a debate about this topic because that's why I'm giving the message now, so I can have access to interact with the audience. For us to know, so we can learn from each other. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Don't leave yet. In 5 minutes, I'm going to review the biggest secret about going live on live screen. Don't leave yet, man. Just stay. All right. That's a bigger secret, guys. You gotta grab. All right. All right, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's go. If you're just coming in, let's go. All right. Let's go. Okay, guys. Let's go to policy 5. Are you ready? Type on the comment section policy 5. Because we're about to drop what we call the policy 5. That is the flow bits and spam. It's called the follow bits and spam. I talking about yeah, all right. So I talk about what spam sponsor, all right. Here we're gonna talk about follow bits and spam follow. We're gonna know, what I mean, how to use that follow button, that subscribe button. All right, you will use it even though I content. Marco, I see coming in. Marco, sometimes we misuse it. Sometimes we even misuse it by telling people, "Hey, man, you know what I mean? Follow, you know what I mean? Sometimes we say, "Hey, power should life." Call CTA. Even the CTA we are using it in the wrong way. If we are using the CTA in the wrong way, that's the reason why we are experiencing low reach. All right, make sure you're using the CTA, use it in the right form. All right, if you are telling people to follow, give them reason. All right, let's talk about this one. That is the policy. What the policy 5? Let's talk about it. That's the reason why you're experiencing low reach. All right, platform hits when creator constantly say follow, 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 follow. I was there when I started newly. All right. I know some of you are still there. Some of you are no more there. All right. This is the reason why you experience your low reach. All right. Come on. Most of the time you're asking follow, 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 follow. The algorithm does not like people asking follow, follow, follow. No, it doesn't like it. All right. Let me tell you what the algorithm like. All right. It doesn't like you always telling follow, follow. Using the CTA in the wrong way. Call to action using it in the wrong way. It doesn't like it. Even when you go live, even with your content, it doesn't like you saying follow, follow, follow. No. All right. The algorithm hears that and press the annoying creator button. All right. As soon as the algorithm hear you saying follow, follow, follow without getting a bell is what will happen, guys. The algorithm will just ignore you straight. If you just click that ignore button, I ignore you. Say, man, I don't think you're ready. You are telling people follow, follow. It doesn't like it. All right. So be careful when you're using the CTA because the whole life is equals to CTA, call to action. Make sure you know how to use that CTA. All right. Guys, welcome. I appreciate you guys. Let me know where are you watching this live from. All right. If you just come in, guys, type on the comment section focus. Let me know. All right. Type on the comment section focus. If you just come in, also don't forget type level up because you're about to level up. What is the policy 5? All right, let's go. So we are here. All right, let's go. All right. So instead of saying follow, follow, what do you say? Instead, you can say, if this life is helping you grow, type the following button so you don't miss the next strategy. You give them, this is a call to action, you give them reason. You know what I mean? If this life help you to grow, if it help you to grow, all right, type the follow button so you don't miss the next strategy. So you can see, you are telling people to follow me, give them reason why they should follow. And this is what the algorithm say, oh man, this is high quality content and all, because this guy know how to use the CTA. We are there, all right? A lot of us are there. I was there, you know what I mean? But we gotta learn on the process. We gotta learn as time goes on. That's why it's a long time game. It's not just like overnight, click the go live button and start cashing out. Take time to cash out, man. You know what I mean? Guys who are coming up, shit you. You know what I mean? That's why consistency beat talent. Consistency leads to perfection. All right. When you keep your consistency, is the way. You know what I mean? You also learn from that consistency. But if you are gifted, you are not consistency. Yeah. If you are gifted, you are not consistent. Nobody will see your talent. We know a lot of people who are talented over there, but because they are not consistent, we don't see their talent. So you be talented or gifted, you are not consistency. You are not consistent. How can you see your talent? So guys, that's what I said. Consistency be talent. Consistency leads to perfection. You know what I mean? Just be consistent and keep showing up. Alright? If you are in the learning process, keep learning. If you are in the practice mode, keep learning. If you are in the 0 viewers, keep learning. If you are in the 5 viewers, keep learning. If you are in the 10 viewers, keep learning. And keep learning and monetize your life. You start seeing 1,000, 2,000 viewers in the house. All right, with your consistency and the value you are giving, the energy you are giving. All right, that's why we are here giving value. That's why we are here giving the message. That's why we are here teaching people to know how to move in this app. All right, sign of experience, guys. All right, guys, let's keep going. If you're just coming in, I appreciate you guys who are just coming in. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys, let's go. Guys who are coming, I see you guys. All right, let's go to the next level. All right, guys. All right, okay, guys. We just talk about this one. Very important. Follow. Be careful. Don't misuse the city. All right, guys. Let's go to the next one. Policy 6. Dead chat room. This is why we are experiencing low reach. All right. When it comes to engagement, you click the go live button. You're experiencing dead chat room. Your comment section is dead. That's what I'm trying to say. This is why the room is sleeping, ignore you. Alright? Because the room is waiting for the signal. Alright? It's waiting for that engagement signal. It's waiting for that interaction signal. It's where it's listening to the house. You want to know how the house is moving so that it can push you to more audience. Alright? You want to know if the content you are giving, is a high quality content. Alright? If the people, if people are giving high quality engagement, alright, that's why they are going to be listening to. Alright? So that's why, guys, if you are experiencing dead chat room, or you are experiencing dead comments, don't give up. Keep showing up, all right? Keep showing up until the right time, all right? Keep showing up because time will come, guys. The chats, you know what I mean? People will spam the chat for you. You know what I mean? Because why? Through your consistency, you have big talent. Through your consistency, you have big perfection. Through your consistency, from 0 to hero. Through your consistency, from 0 viewers to hero. Through your consistency, from 5 viewers to hero. Through your consistency, you monetize. You know what I mean? So keep your consistency and see what will happen in the near future. Alright? Because that consistency have been perfection. That consistency have been talent. That consistency have been what? Have been monetization. That consistency have built everything. That's the time you started seeing, high watch time, engagement, interaction. Everything is moving in your house. Because you build yourself at the right time. Now you prepare for the real battle. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Alright? Okay, guys, let's go. If you're just coming, I'll show you guys. Alright? Guys, don't forget to grab your giving point system if you're just coming in. Remember, guys, if you comment in the comment section, you're not just commenting because you are commenting to grab your own point. Alright? Because being silent is expensive. That's how we show leadership. When you come to the house, you gotta know how to move in the house. The house is big. Alright, we gotta be in the living room, in the kitchen. That's how we move. Alright, so I appreciate you guys, and also I told you guys which because the last tip about to drop, the last strategy about to drop, that one will change. That one will change your entire life script. Alright, guys, let's go. So we are with policy 7. That's it, man. I have up to 10 policy. I don't know if we can stop on 6, but let me talk about this all. So tomorrow maybe we can talk about the city because I have city, I have games. All right, but I just want to drop them all. So tomorrow we can talk about the city. All right, tomorrow let's talk about the city tomorrow. All right, because let me check. Let me see. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. It's up to 10 policy, guys. But let's talk about the 7. Let's talk about it from 1 to 10. Let's finish it. All right. Tomorrow we can do the city. All right. If you just come in tomorrow, tomorrow we're gonna do the city, and the other day we're gonna do the what? The debates. Because we have the games. All right. Because that's how we're gonna do this. Because I don't think we're gonna do it in the form as if we stop number 6, that we start doing call and respond. Let's just go to 10, finish it. Then tomorrow we can do the call and respond. Then the other day we can do the game, some activity, what I mean, that can also help us to understand more about this topic, all right? I have much behind this topic, you know what I mean? Every topic I'm talking about, I have call and respond. Every topic I'm talking about, I have games and debate and activity, all right? But let's keep moving. By the time we move from zero to hero, the house get bigger. We're gonna make sure we bring more activity. All right, guys. Let's go to number 7. Short live script. This is important because I'm about to drop all the tips. I don't want to leave anyone in church. Because we are not. There is no gatekeeping here. We don't do gatekeeping here. Because if you are part of this life, we'll make sure drop all the tips. What can help you. To grow faster in this in this app, on these platforms. All right, guys, let's go. If you're just coming in, short live script. A lot of us, this is the reason why we're experiencing low reach. All right, when it comes to short live script, most platforms promote lives that last longer. Of course, why you should promote why you should promote life that lasts longer? Why? You are giving time to the algorithm to find the right audience for you. If you click the go live button just for 10 minutes, then you go offline, man, you do not give the time. You do not give time for the algorithm to find the right audience for you. So the longer you stay, the longer you stay, you give more chance to the algorithm to find more audience for you. That fit the content you are talking about. All right. So don't just go live for 10 minutes. You just go off. You think no. Give the algorithm time to find the right audience for you. Most platforms promote live that lasts longer. Why? Because long live stream increase your watch time. Of course, the longer you stay, the longer you increase your watch time. The longer you stay, the longer you increase your engagement, your interaction. The longer you stand a chance to reach more audience. All right. Just imagine you can go live, bro. You spend 2 hours. You stand a chance to reach more people. All right. You stand a chance to grow faster. The longer you stay. But also be careful, guys. If you burn out, instead of you burn out, you can go offline. All right. I'll also give you a feedback for you to know. Instead of you burn out, all right. But just find a way also to spend 2 hours. A lot of people are spending even 3 hours. The reason why a lot of people are spending 3 hours, like you just started now. Maybe you're not experiencing more audience, but it's the time you move from zero to hero. When you become a hero, you become a big influencer. That's the time you gotta spend more than 3 hours going live, even 2 hours. You know why? Because that time, guys, the chat is moving, the comment section is moving. All right, people are interacting with you, people are asking you questions. All right, you will ask you questions. Because that time, guys, imagine from consistency, you already build talent. From consistency, you have built profession. From consistency, you have built that energy. From consistency, you have built everything, confidence, no fear, everything you have built from that consistency. Now, you are facing in 1,000 views, where you are at the end of the day, if you can interact with 0 views, over 1,000 views. All right? So you can see how amazing it is, guys. Let's go. So, the longer you stay, the more you increase your watch time. All right? All right, guys, this is important. That's why we experience your low reach. All right, we click the go live button, just 10 minutes, we go offline. Then we'll come back, we feel like, oh man, why am I experiencing low reach? No, or my experiencing, or my channel is not growing, or my views is not growing. No, you have to stay for the longer you stay, the longer you stand a chance. You know what I mean? The longer you stand a chance, for long watch time, all right? Because clicking the go live button, I told you last time, this is way for you to grow your content, all right? If you are a content creator, don't click the go live button. Oh my gosh, click the go live button because this way also, you grow your channel. You know what I mean? It's amazing because you know what I mean. All right, guys, this way you reach more audience, all right? You reach more people, all right, guys. Let's go. So we are here, okay. All right. If you go live for only 5 minutes, minutes, the algorithm barely notice you. Of course, the algorithm it's barely noticing you, man. You go live for what, for 5 minutes? You just go click the go live button, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you just go off. The algorithm even don't notice you. The algorithm doesn't even know if you go live. You know what I mean? Solution. At least if you are clicking the go live button, guys, 30 minutes minimum. You know, that's why even when you schedule your time, you can see 20 minutes there, you can see 30 minutes there, you can see 55 minutes. So that's to say, guys, the longest life, guys, should be an hour. You as a beginner just started. At least 1 hour is okay. 30 minutes is okay if you just begin. All right. But as time goes on, increase it to an hour. Because if you're doing 1 hour live, is you stand a chance, what I mean, to reach more people. You increase your watch time. All right. An hour is amazing. But if you already become, what I mean, a big influencer, where you start going live for 2 hours, because at that time, guys, you are interacting with your audience, you're interacting on the comment section, all right? That won't keep you for long, all right? You're not even spending more energy at that time because, people already know you are big influencers, and through consistency, you are building your talent. Through your consistency, you are building your perfection. Through your consistency, you are building your energy. Through consistency, you have learned a lot. It's a time now to give more value to others, all right? That's why that's the difference between you and the big creators. Because these creators most of these creators you check, maybe they have 5 years experience, 10 years experience, all right? They have the message in them. All right, every question they drop, they will respond straight. But you just started going live, you are building. You are building through consistency. You are building perfection. You are building talent. You are building it. Even with your own, even with the talent you have. When you come over here, guys, you gotta build. You gotta build that talent through consistency. You gotta build. You know what I mean? That perfection through consistency. So when the right time come, you're ready to respond to much question on the comment section. All right, just keep your consistency and keep clicking the go live button. All right, guys. So at least go live for 30 minutes. That's the minimum. All right. Or at least you go live for 1 hour. All right. If you started newly, start with 30 minutes. As time goes on, you can do like an hour. All right. When you become a big influencer, you can do like 2 hours if you wanna. All right. It's amazing. All right. Even this live I'm doing right now. Let me check the time. It's even above an hour, all right? Because what I'm talking about here, I'm talking from 1 to 10. These are the policy, that can help you grow faster in this app to reach more audience, all right? That's what I decided to say. Let's talk about the policy today. Tomorrow we'll talk about the call and respond. The other day we can talk about the game and activity of the same topic, all right? Because I don't want to do like one, then I do call and respond, I think let's just do all for today. Tomorrow we'll do the call and respond. And the other day we can do some game and activity with the same topic. Because it's important, all right? It's important. I got to talk about this topic throughout this week, all right? Throughout this week. You know what I mean? Next week, we're also going to choose another topic, which is also behind mindset. Because everything I'm talking about here is mindset. Because I'm here to build that strong mindset. Because if you know the policy, you have built a strong mindset, then you're going to know how to move in this app. The community guideline is important. That's the way you can grow faster. Because build that trust. Because when you build trust in this platform, you build trust with the algorithm, then it's easy for the algorithm to show you to more people. You know what I mean? To so much build a trust, guys. Important. All right, guys, let's go. Where are we? Okay, we are talking about number 7, which is the short live stream. If you are just going live for 10 minutes, that's the reason why you experience a low reach. All right, guys, let's go. All right. So now the algorithm has time to find your audience. You can see because you are spending 30 minutes, you give time to the algorithm to find your right audience for you. You're spending an hour, you give time to the algorithm to find the right audience for you. You know what I mean? It takes time to find those right audience for you. You know what I mean? So spend 30 minutes or 1 hour, all right? If you are a beginner, all right? If you become a big influencer now, you can start going live for 2 hours, all right? All right, guys. Okay, let's go to number 10. I told you guys the last one, stay guys, because the last one is the one that's going to change everything. It's going to change the level of your channel. The last one, all right? This is 10. About to drop the last one. I'm closer, all right? Let's go. I'm closer, guys. If you are just coming at you, I'm closer, about to drop the last one. But let me drop the number 10 first, okay? Let me tell you something important, guys. If your live screen isn't growing yet, all right? That doesn't mean you are a bad creator. Listen to this one. All right? Listen, this is important. All right? I gotta say it again because I want you guys to grab this one. I gotta say it back. It's important. There's a strong mindset should always be in you. All right? Let me tell you something important. If your life screen isn't going yet, listen to this. It doesn't mean you're a bad creator. Because I know, because I have talked about low quality content and high quality content. Because when you click the like button, if there is no interaction, all right, there is no engagements, there is nothing going on, you're just alone, you are silent, you're not saying nothing, you know what I mean? At least give energy, start talking is important. Because most of the time we talk, but still experience low reach. But at least you are talking, that's really important. You are talking, you are giving value. Make sure you keep your energy, that's important first. Keep the energy. If you are keeping your energy, you are experiencing low reach, you are experiencing no engagement, no interaction. All right? Man, does it mean, or I mean, your content is a low quality content? No. Because that's what I will think first. Because when you click the like button, all right, if there is no interaction in the house, nothing is moving, they are going to think, oh man, this is a low quality content. It's not going to push you to more audience. All right? Man, make sure that, you know what I mean, get this at the back of your mind and mindset. You are not a bad creator. Your content is not a low quality content. Maybe your content is a high quality content, but you just started. You're just trying to monetize. All right? You know what I mean? So you gotta build this mindset. Or maybe you are not consistent. Maybe you go live today, after 3 weeks you go live. That's why you experience it that way. Because even the content you have has high quality, but you are not consistent. Or maybe sometime, maybe you go against the community guideline. That's why you're experiencing, that's why you are experiencing low reach. Or started asking, man, I don't think it's look like, this my content, is a low quality content. All right, people are not interacting, they are not moving what in their house is zero views. All right, you don't know why you are experiencing low reach. All right, just like I said, maybe inconsistency, maybe you go against the policy guideline. All right? So you gotta be careful this one, all right? Doesn't mean you are a bad creator, all right? Make sure you keep your consistency. Doesn't mean you are a bad creator. It means you are still learning how the algorithm thinks, of course. It's amazing, all right? Because maybe you are still learning how the algorithm thinks. You got through your consistency. You know what I mean? So keep showing up, guys. Keep showing up. Don't give up. Don't quit. All right? All right, guys. Let's go if you're just coming in. I see you guys. I appreciate you guys who are coming in. All right? Okay. So once you understand the algorithm, you start experiencing more reach. All right? Take your time to understand the algorithm. It takes time for the algorithm to also understand you. All right? These are two people, guys. It's just like you having your fiancé or your wife. It takes time, let me see your girlfriend. It takes time to understand your girlfriend. It takes time for you to put a ring, you know what I mean? It takes time for you to get married. It takes time for you to study yourself. And that's what's happening between you and the algorithm. Or if you just start going live, it takes time for the algorithm to understand your pattern, to understand your signal. It also takes time for you to understand the policy, you know what I mean, that can guide you to grow faster. It takes time to build your energy. It takes time to build your consistency. You know what I mean? It takes time for you to click the Google Live button that is equals to, it takes time for you to master even your city. It takes time for you to master your hooks. You know what I mean? Time will come, you start experiencing from zero to hero. All right, guys, welcome in. I appreciate you guys. All right, so just drop value in the comment section if you are grabbing values. All right, I appreciate you guys for the good love today. All right, guys, let's go. Okay. So if you stop fighting the algorithm and start making it your employee, it's amazing, guys. It takes time, guys. You know what I mean? For you, all right, to stop fighting with the algorithm. It takes time, man. It takes time to build that trust. It takes time to build that relationship between you and the algorithm. All right. It takes time for the algorithm to understand you. It takes time. It takes consistency. No, for the algorithm to understand you. Alright? But if you are inconsistency, the algorithm can understand. But if you are consistent, that's how the algorithm can understand you faster. Alright? But don't click the go live button today after 2 weeks, you go after 2 weeks, you click the go live button today. You talk about something important today. Maybe you ghost the app for what? For 2 weeks and come back. What do you think? You're gonna experience low reach, all right? But your consistency, keep it. If you keep your consistency for 6 months, you gotta see what will happen. Because a lot of you guys, sometimes you just keep your consistency for 1 month, then you give up. You feel like, oh, I'm not seeing what I expected. Keep your consistency for 6 months and see what will happen. 6 months, not just 1 month. Keep it consistently 6 months. That's the time you see because you are building, you are building that trust between you and the algorithm. You are building that relationship. All right. You can see a lot of us sometimes we say, man, this is my girlfriend. All right, I have to study her first. Let's study ourselves. Let's know ourselves. Sometimes we study ourselves for 1 year, 2 years, better understand ourselves before we start thinking of engagement, marriage, stay together and couples, and that you and the algorithm is working. All right, it takes time, not just a month, guys. Can you know somebody for a month you just marry the person? No, it takes time. You know what I mean? And that's how it's happening between you and the algorithm. All right. It takes time for the algorithm to understand your pattern, to understand your signal. It takes time also you to understand the algorithm. It also takes time for you to understand the policy. Because when you master all the policy, master the algorithms, master your city, master everything, yeah, it comes, guys. All right, monetization, you start experiencing more views come in the house. All right, I appreciate you guys so much for the great love. Oh, we have spent more than an hour. I think more than an hour in this life. We're almost finding 2 hours. When I was thinking like, even when I become a big creator, I'm thinking like, spending 2 hours. Even for now, I'm just trying to be who am I supposed to be. I'm doing almost a 2 hour. All right, because today what I'm talking about here today is a lot. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Let's see. I told you guys stay for the last one. All right, let's go. Let me see what I can draw for you back. All right, let me see. I have something to draw for you. I told you guys wait. Because this I have 1 to 10. We cannot do call and response today, guys. Because we already spent more than an hour. Almost we are now finding almost a 2 hour. All right. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a short time. But tomorrow I gotta make sure we will do the call and response. The other day we can do debate and some games for the same topic. All right. The whole week we gotta talk about this one. All right. Next week we're gonna find an amazing topic also. That will be more interesting than this one. All right. So that is number 10. Let me see what I can draw for the last one. I told you I have the last one to draw for you, last tip to draw for you guys. All right. Before you leave, guys, let me ask you something. Do you want me to review the five philosophy tricks that make viewers to stay in your life for an hours? If you want, guys, let me know in the comment section. All right, because once you learn that, man, the algorithm will think you're a magician. All right, the algorithm will think you're a magician. All right, let me know in the comment section if you want me to talk about that one. All right. All right, guys. Okay, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Great. All right, guys. If you learn something from this life, follow, share this life, comment, growth. You know what I mean? And I will drop the next secret strategy and the next level. But let me just remind you, next coming live, we're gonna talk about the city. The other one, we're gonna talk about some game and some activity with the same topic. You know what I mean? That's what I feel because I don't think I gotta spend more than 2 hours. I'm almost finding 2 hours now because I don't want to burn out. That's what really important. I don't want to burn out. All right? Because I want to make sure if I'm coming here for an hour, I make sure you give the value. All right? Because we already dropped the value, but doing a recap is amazing because that's where we also gotta learn more from the recap, or also gotta do some game and activity. That is the next coming live, maybe by tomorrow. All right, so get prepared for the corner response. Tomorrow when I come corner response, all right. The other day we can do some debate and competition. All right. Even the other day, we're also going to find a way to do a summary, all right? Do a summary alongside with some music. It's even today, guys, I don't have time to play music because, the message I'm giving is important, all right? Not just to you, even to me giving the message because I know this is the way we can grow faster and reach more audience, all right? It's important. That's why I decided to talk about this throughout this week, all right? It's important. A lot of experience. That's why when I started life, I was telling story, because, I was telling some story, all right? I was there. I'm still there. All right. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. For the great love. We already spent almost 2 hours on this life. All right. And I appreciate you guys so much for the great love. Guys, we'll make it happen. I appreciate you. Let's keep showing up as a community. Let's keep showing up because we are building an amazing community. Because this community is not just about community. This community is about education. All right. We gotta keep giving the value because the value is really important. No, we want to click the go live button. Let's make sure we give value. All right, no matter what happened, and some no, just keep giving the value. That's what really matters. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for the good love. You know what I mean? And also remember, guys, I want you guys to get this a strong mindset for this one. The algorithm is not your enemy. All right, make friend with the algorithm. It takes time. You know what I mean? To make friend with the algorithm. It's not your enemy. All right. It's not your enemy, guys. It's your good friend. But it take time to build that friendship. All right. If you're like me over here, for me to have a best friend, take time. You know what I mean? Because I cannot just meet you to be friend with you. All right. I gotta study first. I gotta study the pattern, study the signal. All right. I gotta try to know who this person I met. Is it the right person? You know, as a friend. Is it the person we have to be friend for long? Is it the person who is there for me? I there for him. You know, we have to understand ourselves, and that's an algorithm. It's not just a month. The algorithm cannot just understand in a month. You start clicking go like, but you experience that just 1 month. The algorithm cannot understand it. No, it takes time. Some people take like 6 months, for the algorithm to understand it. They build that trust because when you build a trust, guys, you stand a chance, to reach more or less. All right. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys more for the great love. Imagine, guys, you can hear the voice I'm saying right now. I don't want to burn out, but I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm not here for a long time. Today I decided not to bring no music because imagine from 1 to 10, I talk a lot, man. You know what I mean? I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. All right, great love.